Hello. Hi. Very good evening. Mm, Still wait for next 1 minute for the participants to join, and then we'll begin. Okay. So today we are going to create uh, a template for SIP kind of strategies, where at a at a particular date or every month, let's say, if you want to add you want to create a portfolio and add same stock in some specified quantity in your portfolio, then how you can automate your SIP on Tatron. So we'll see that. I'll name it as SIP strategy. So we'll keep it like to trade it once every month. But if you want to, many people uh, try to create strategies where they want to add stocks every day with small quantity. They want to keep trading every day. So even that is possible. But we'll check the monthly one, how to configure it. So in this, we will fix a time at what time we will take those trades. So let's fix it as 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m., let's say I want to start with this month, and I'll add a few stocks like, let's say, Reliance worth 20,000. To add HDFC Bank, let's say value 12,000. SBI. So okay, so now I have added four stocks. So let's say this is my portfolio based on some value. I have taken a ratio and I have decided. So there's no basically restriction. You can add any number of stocks. So there's no restriction on the number of legs you can add in a strategy. Okay. So these are four stocks with different value, which will be taken on as soon as we deploy this strategy. Now we want to write a condition which will recreate the same portfolio or take the same stock, maybe in different values or with same value on first of every month. So we can use a repair continuous. So repair continuous is a condition which will take the trades every time the condition is true. So we'll first add the positions. So we'll add the similar or the same stocks here. So let's say Reliance. Now on month, I want to just add 5,000 worth of Reliance. Then 8,000. Fourth was, so not necessarily you have to keep uh, all the stocks, but yeah, if you want, you can keep all stocks in your portfolio to add again, or if you want to just keep three, you can do that as well. So, yeah. So now how to write a condition which will trigger once every month on the first day of uh, first trading day of that month. So it is we cannot fix it to like day one based on date. So there is a keyword which gives you the current date, but we cannot keep it like if date is equal to 1, because it is possible on first of a month it can be a holiday. So this may not work uh, in our case, or you have to edit the strategy and update this number as the first day of the first trading day of the month, if you want. But let's try to build it through some conditions or some logic which can ensure it trades on the first day of first trading session of the month. So our first condition will be time based. So because we want to trade at 10 a.m. so that will be fixed. So this will be first condition. And second condition will be, we will check the date should be less than 7. So it is in the first week. So whenever there is a trading session, it should take a trade. And one more condition to check that check whether there was any trade in last few days. So as we are trading once in a month, so we will check like the next trade should happen only if it's been more than 15 or 20 days for the last trade to happen. So we'll check that using days difference keyword. So days difference keyword basically gives you difference between two dates. So T2 can be date, it is date 2, and this is date 1. So difference will be date 2 minus date 1. So last prepared date and today. So this keyword basically takes difference between these two dates. Exchange will be NSE, and here you can choose any of the stocks in the list which you have used. So I'll pick HDFC Bank. So whatever was the last date when HDFC Bank was traded and today's date, it will take the difference between two. And oh yeah, so as it is date 2 minus date 1, so today will be the latest date and last prepared date will be the older one, so it has to be earlier. Yeah, so now this will be correct. So let's say today is 2nd October and last month if it was traded on 1st of September, so it will be a number which is greater than 20. So this will be a formula which will ensure like it is taking trade once in a month. So difference between two consecutive trading sessions should be greater than 20 and current date should be less than 7 and time should be equal to 10 a.m. So you can modify the value as per the ratio that you want to keep in your portfolio, however you want to manage it. So anytime during the month you can change it and it will take trade once every month. And you can keep the condition check frequency as 1 minute. There is no issue with that. And also it will work with multiplier. So if someone else deploys this strategy with 2x, so and if you have defined like Reliance to be traded 20,000 worth, for 2x it will be traded for 40,000 worth stocks. So this is a simple template for this. And like this, if you want to add multiple portfolios, so let's say you want to create one portfolio for banking, one for metals, one for PSU bank. So you can just keep on adding sets, and with the similar conditions, you can just manage multiple portfolios using the same strategy. So even that is possible. So we'll just quickly make this strategy. We'll create this strategy and share the link. And then we will take the Q&A and create the strategies which for for which, I mean, there are some queries related to. So I just paste the link of this strategy in the chat section if you want to duplicate it. It will be available in strategy template. So Mr. Tripathi is asking, what if I want to trade every day? So if you want to trade every day, then you just have to mention this. The days difference between two dates should be equal to 1. Or greater than 1. Sorry, 0. Because if it is the same date, then it will be 0. As soon as the next day comes, this difference will become greater than 0. You don't need this condition, and time will be the same. So if you want to take trade every day, then this is the condition what you have to write in repair continuous. If you want to take a screenshot of this, you can do. What if I want to trail profits like 10% for individual SL? So for that, of course. So first thing, you have to restrict if you're booking a profit in any particular stock, then you want it should not take trades again. Then we will use position detail as the keyword here. So it will ensure like none of the trades or stock gets traded again after exit. It should be equal to. So this condition will ensure like if you are exiting any particular stock at some percent of profit, then it will not take the trades again in any of the stock. So we have added that condition. Now we will see how to add exit conditions. So if you want to put a target on, let's say, Reliance, so you can add a repair once and say if LTP of HDFC Bank is greater than. So from last repair price, if you want to put like if you want to put a target from last price, you can do that as well. Or if you want to put it from the entry price, so even that is possible. So we'll check how to do it on the last price from the entry price. So if LTP of HDFC Bank is greater than entry price of same, multiply by whatever percentage target profit you want to put. So say 1.05 or let's say 15% is my target profit. So at this point, I want to exit the position. Now, we don't know like by the time it increases 15%, how many months it has traded or how many days it has accumulated more number of shares in HDFC Bank. So we need a total count of the shares which it has traded in HDFC Bank to sell it. So we'll have to write a formula in our quantity field. So we'll use this fx here, and the quantity will be net quantity in HDFC Bank. So this will automatically find what is the total net open quantity in this particular stock, and it will exit that quantity. And then it won't take a new entry again in HDFC Bank. And if you want to initiate it, then you can just create a new set, and you can add HDFC Bank again in that set. So similarly, you can add multiple repair once condition, one for each of the stock that you have chosen in your portfolio. So this is just an example for it. We'll just update this too in our strategy. Okay. In this, for this repair condition is, and you have given, so it will check all the three conditions. Yes, it will check all the three conditions. If I use or, then every day it will trade at 10 a.m. So yeah. What if I want to trail profits like 10% for individual assets? So trailing at individual stock is not available through the UI, but on portfolio level, definitely you can put a trailing stop loss. So let's say if you started this portfolio with 1 lakh capital, let's say, and if profit reaches 30,000, then after that you don't want to exit at loss. So if PNL goes below zero, it will exit all the open positions in your strategy, and your whole portfolio will be exited. After 30,000 profit, with each 1 rupee increase in profit, increase your trailing stop loss by 1 rupee. So you can keep this setting. So if your profit reaches, let's say 50,000, then your trailing stop loss will stand at 20,000. So this 30,000 will become like a moving window after 30,000 profit. So whenever your portfolio values decreases by 30,000 rupees, it will exit all the positions in this strategy. So that can be one way. Yes, one more thing. Like if you are using multiplier in, I mean, if you intend to use different multipliers while deploying the strategy, then you should use multiplier keyword here, because while placing the order, system will multiply the result of this with the multiplier selected while deployment. Do you have a keyword for 52-week high low or high low since a given date? So for 52-week high low, yes, we have yearly. I mean, there's a yearly candle, or you can also use 52-week in the keyword. So I can just write position high. So instead of day, you can just select the week. Okay, you want 52-week high, so it will be highest high for last 52 weeks. So highest high value of high series from open, high, low, close, and 52 weeks. And in symbol, we will select. So we are selecting weekly candles, and we are taking the highest high value for last 52 weeks. So you can change this parameter to number of weeks from here. So this basically will give you highest high value of any particular selected stock for last 52 weeks. So yeah, I think this template or conditions and the queries related to this particular template are covered. If there are any questions related to this strategy, SIT strategy, let me know. We'll answer that. Or else we'll move to the other other queries or conditions that users have. I'm a new member. How can I create a strategy to my portfolio stock to fix 50%, 15% margin, and if goes down 10% to exit? So in the same strategy, we can also write a exit condition. So like we have mentioned 15% as the target profit. Let's say I want to add a 10% stop loss from my entry price. So in that case, you can just use the or condition. So either if my LTP goes 15% above entry price, then I want to exit, or if LTP goes below 10% from my entry price, then I want to exit. You can just copy the keywords from this plus button here, 0.85, or okay, 10%. For 10%, it will be 90. So again, if HDFC Bank LTP goes below 10% from my entry price, then this will again exit the position. So this can be a stop loss for individual scripts. How to exit individual any one stock manually overriding the exit condition? So if you want to, let's say, exit this particular stock, so again use or, add a condition which should be always true. So just write this. So this is a condition which will be always true. Number 1 is equal to number 1. Sorry. So basically, we have defined a position which will exit the open position in HDFC Bank. And if you want to make it true right away, right now, then just put this condition and it will exit the position as soon as you update this strategy. Okay, so yeah. So its name is SIP template. So this will be SIP strategy. So this will be available in our strategy templates page, which is here. If you go to bottom of the website, you will find the find all the strategy template links which we have created in our previous webinar. So you can just click on the link of the strategy and duplicate it from there. Okay. So now we'll go through some questions or queries related to other strategies or some general condition related queries. So one is like how to write in 15-minute chart volume is greater than 15 times of 20 SMA of volume. So to get SMA of volume, you have to start with position series, position keyword, and then select keyword called volume series. Position will be -1, or if you want to select current candle, then it will be 0. So let's keep it on close of a candle. Anything, let's keep it HDFC only. Volume is greater than SMA of 20 candles volume. So SMA of instead of close, we will select volume series here, and it will give me SMA of volume candles. And yeah, the candle type has to be 15 minutes, same as what you have put here. So this is the condition to check if current candle volume or the previous candle's volume was greater than its 20 candles average. You start with position keyword, then under that you select SMA. In SMA, you select volume series and the period of SMA. Okay. In universal exit, how the and or conditions work, please explain with an example. So universal exit basically is a condition block. So if you want multiple conditions or multiple rules to be true to uh, to make the universal exit true, let's say if I'm selling a straddle or buying a straddle and I want to exit on the day of expiry. Okay, so I write a condition like if today is equal to uh, current week expiry or current month expiry of Nifty. So this is my one condition, like I want to exit if today is an expiry day. But now the problem is as soon as market opens on the day of expiry, it will immediately close the position because this condition will be true. I want to exit only after 3 p.m. So in that case, I'll use AND condition here with time greater than 3 p.m. So in this case, you will use AND because you want both of these conditions to be true, that it should be an expiry day and time should be greater than 3 p.m. Then only I want to exit. Now let's say with these two conditions, I want to have a PNL based exit as well. So I want to exit if profit of this strategy is greater than 4,000 rupees less. So now even if profit number hits, it will not exit because it is not an expiry day and time is not greater than 3 p.m. because of this AND. So in this case, we want this particular rule to be OR, but these two conditions to be AND. So to handle these kind of conditions, we have a concept called groups. So you can create one group where you can AND two different conditions. So these two conditions will be and it will be ORed with PNL condition. So either my PNL has to be greater than 4,000 or it has to be a condition where current date is expiry day and time is greater than 3 p.m. then only it should exist. So this is how you can use and or in your conditions based on the logic you want to implement. Uh, how do we trail SL of 10% combined premium collected on ATM call and put? Then trail on also trailing based on the value will not be possible. You have to write an absolute number. So based on that, it is possible as I have explained here. But if you want to trail based on a particular, I mean, based on the price point, then it is not possible through the UI. Okay, I have a strategy on Bank Nifty future how to create. I mean, you can check some previous templates and duplicate it and modify the conditions as per your need. or else you can write to us at on this link. You can update the strategy conditions and we'll get back to you with a code and timeline for your strategy to be created. In your calendar spread strategy template, what is the use of set to? It is only intraday buy. I'll have to check, Anita. Can you please write to us at support@retron.tech with this particular, question related to the strategy? I'll definitely reply you back on that. How to pause only the entry condition with exit condition on? So I think I have explained this question, how one can pause the entry condition or restrict entry to be taken multiple times using position detail keyword. So this particular condition will restrict the trades to be taken again once exit has happened. How can we put one cancel other order? I don't understand this question. Sorry. How do we sort the stocks on basis of volume of first 15 minutes in a basket of Nifty 50? Currently, there is no such way to, no way to do a ranking from the UI. We have created a template to rank stocks based on the percentage change, but yeah, we can do something based on volume as well. But volume only won't work because the stocks with lesser value are traded in higher quantities. So volume will not be, I think, a good idea to rank the stocks. Price into volume can be one parameter based on which stocks can be ranked. So we'll think if we can do that and create a template. Users using my strategy and paying me later, is there any way to pay first and then use my strategy? Of course, yes. In If you are making your strategy public, put a fixed monthly fee. So if user pays, then only he will be able to subscribe your strategy and trade using that. How to restrict number of open positions? I'm not getting control over the number of open positions to restrict. So if you want to restrict number of open positions in your strategy and you're working with a list of stocks, then use this condition as open positions. Do not select anything in this drop down if you're working with list of stocks and open position is less than whatever number of stocks or positions you want to keep open at a given time. Just put that number here. So if I put 5, then sixth trade or sixth position will be restricted by this condition. So just ensure if you are trading with list, do not select anything in this drop down. Just hit enter. So it should look like this: open positions less than whatever number you want to put. Okay, how to practice? Is it possible to write a code for dynamic delta hedging? So, okay. So for dynamic delta hedging, we have created a delta neutral strategy template. Let me check if it is there. Okay. Or gamma scalping. Okay, so we have a gamma scalping strategy template. Please write an email to support@retron.tech. We will send you the link on delta hedging, how it can be done. How can I trade only 5 stocks of Nifty 50 top gainer every day. So you can check our webinar based on ranking strategy, and also there is a template for that. So yeah, even that template seems to be missing here. So please write to support. They'll send you the link, or you can connect on chat and they'll give you the link to rank the stock based on the gainers, and then you can do it. Okay, I'm not able to find it right now. How to backtest the strategy? So once you have created a strategy, please put it on paper trading first. And if your strategy is working fine in paper trading, then you can backtest it. So to backtest a strategy, go to My Strategies page, click on Backtest. You will get an option to select the date range. Currently, we have data from 1st Jan 2020 till date. So you can select the date range, select the candle frequency, like at what frequency you want the conditions to be checked in your strategy. So 1 minute, 5 minutes, or 15 minutes. Once you're done with that, then what should be the trade price for every candle? Should it be the open price of the candle or close price of the candle? That you can select from here. So if you're trading, have some strategies based on technical analysis and it is trading on close of candle, then you should select open as the trade price. Else it can be, if you're trading based on LTP, then it can be the close price. And just hit the backtest and it will start. And once the backtest is completed, you will get an email with the backtest report. How to fire quantity, price, target, and SL from TradingView, whereas TT can execute it, which is received from. Yeah, so TradingView related strategies or strategies which are configured in TradingView will work as per the signals coming from TradingView only. So you have to manage it in maybe in PineScript, or at the TradingView end you have to write the conditions to send or hit hit the exit through an API call. Is it possible to stop algo in case of a fat finger error? Um, so yeah, you can. You have an option to pause your deployments anytime. So you can just click on the deployed page. You can go to menu and just hit pause. Your strategy will be paused, and once a strategy enters pause status, it will not check any conditions and it will not place any order till the time the status is changed or strategy is resumed. So you can pause it, and from there you can directly exit if you don't want to it to make any new create any new positions and exit all the positions. Then you can exit it, or if you want to resume again from that point, once you have fixed the conditions or logic of your strategy, you can start it again. Please make a template on this TradingView strategy where parameters are taken from TradingView and where TT can just execute. So it is already there. If you can search on YouTube, our YouTube channel with TradingView, integration with TradingView, you will get that. Okay, so I think most of the answers are covered. Some of the questions were typical to a strategy, and we have some templates related to that. So for that, please write to us at support@treatron.tech, and we will share the link of those templates, which you can just duplicate in your account and use it. And also we'll add those templates in this list. Okay, so I don't see any new questions as of now. So if you have any other questions or if I have missed any of your questions, please post it. Template on MCX. So yeah, we have created one strategy on crude oil in our last webinar. So yeah, we will add more templates on MCX, but it is the conditions and the keywords will remain same. Just the positions have to be rewritten in case of MCX. The rest will remain same. But yeah, we will definitely add some more templates on MCX. Sure. Uh, Okay, then I think we have covered most of the queries. So cool. Thank you all for joining on this webinar. Have a happy weekend. Bye.